Markets are flashing major distress signals this week, with nearly $10 trillion in global market value wiped out in just days. The sharp sell-off comes on the heels of President Donald Trump's latest tariff threats against China, sparking fears of an escalating trade war and a serious shift in global economic sentiment. In an exclusive interview with Kiko News, financial analyst E.B. Tucker, editor of the Tucker Letter, says this isn't just about tariffs. It's a signal that the entire financial system is entering a new phase. On Monday, global stock markets plunged after Trump threatened to hit China with an additional 50% tariff if retaliatory duties aren't lifted by Wednesday. The S&P 500 swung wildly, experiencing intraday volatility up to 7%, while the VX, the market's fear gauge, spiked above 60, levels we haven't seen since the 2008 crash and the early days of the 2020 pandemic. Even gold wasn't immune, briefly dipping below $3,000 an ounce after hitting all-time highs. The stock market got to $66 trillion in value. That's 4 times what it was in 2010 when Bernanke was inflating the markets, Tucker explained. People felt rich, but now we're in a new regime, and there's not going to be another by the dip. Tucker believes the tariff threats are just the trigger, not the root of the issue. He points to a deeper geopolitical and monetary policy shift, especially around U.S.-China relations. But perhaps most significantly, Tucker warns that the Federal Reserve's balance sheet reduction, the first in 15 years, marks a critical turning point. He argues that investors are still clinging to high-risk strategies, relying on government bailouts and stimulus, but that era may be over. You had levitating asset values to keep people calm. But now the message is different. If you want to thrive in this new system, you have to recognize that the wind has changed. On the subject of gold, Tucker remains firm in his belief. It's not just an investment, it's a wealth preservation tool. $3,000 is a good price, he says. You don't buy gold to get rich. You buy it to create a stable base for everything else. And in times like these, gold and silver aren't just safe havens, they're essential. Don't wait for another dip. Visit WeSellSilverAndGold.com to buy gold and silver at dealer cost. No retail markup, no gimmicks, just pure value. As markets continue to shift, securing real assets may be the smartest move you can make. Stay with us for more updates as the story develops.